Hello, welcome to cardio class. Today is going to be a 30-minute workout where we will warm up, go through a 6-minute block of mobility work, which is going to be like an extension of our warm up. It's going to be 60 seconds of one exercise, 30 seconds of another. Just be prepared that we're going to do 60 seconds of movement and then like 30 seconds of something down on the floor, okay? So for example, we'll be in a low lunge hip opener during the first 30 seconds of that block, okay? Then we head into 5 minutes. We call it the heat section. It's just where you move your body, 30 seconds of work, back to back, 5 minutes. And then a sweat section, which is only 4 minutes long, and that's our Tabata section where we do 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. You guys are figuring it out now. The countdown goes 6, 5, 4, 3 minutes of agility, 2 minutes of focus, and the last minute of the class is your choice to do any exercise that we do within this 30 minutes, okay? So while we're going through the class, please think about what's that one thing you want to work on for 1 minute at the end. It can be something that you love, something that's not your favorite, or something in between, okay? It can be anything that you'd want. So I'm going to be thinking about it. You can think about it. We're doing a new routine today, so but not anything that's like unusual to you, okay? We've done most of this work before in other classes. It's just a different combination of things. So number one, here's your intention card. This is the last one. You see I took them all down, but this was the last one in the stack. I am adaptable. I think that's really appropriate today. I accept changes and can adjust to any situation. The reason I say that because where I live, there's snow on the ground and it's April 18th. So I think that we are adaptable. We just adjust to any situation. The equipment you need for today is water, sweat towel, a mat, a light set of dumbbells. I have 8s. You can choose to use them or not. You'll have an option, okay? Let's see here. If we would like to get a kettlebell out, if you have one, we are doing a kettlebell swing. It's only going to be for 30 seconds, so nothing, crazy. And if you don't have one, don't worry. Just use dumbbell or nothing at all. Other than that, I think we're ready to go. Play your own music. I'm going to start our timer, and we are going to begin. So set your watches if you're setting them. Press play on that, and make sure I turn that down. And let's go. I highly recommend music. Start marching in place. This mat needs to get out of the way, I think. So march, march, march. Move that up that way. I think we'll be good. All right. So just clear off your space. We are going to be doing a lot of movement. Forward and back. Lateral. Vertical. All right. Let's take a lunge to the back of the room. Tap. Figure 4 squat, open up your hip, and then do the other leg, lunge back, tap, figure 4 squat, other leg. So we're alternating, you're gonna tap, and then make your figure 4 squat. And if you have really good balance already right now, you can just kick through to your figure 4 and not take the tap in between. Just swing your leg through. That's up to you, how you're feeling today. Chest stays lifted, shoulders back, right? The whole time we were doing this. We want our shoulders stacked over our hips, even on the squat. Chin up, chest up. If there's something on your shirt, I want to be able to read it. One more right here. Then step yourself out into a sumo, nice and wide, and we're just going to come up and down in a sumo squat. Open up your hips, drop your butt down. Again, shoulders stay stacked over your hips. Tilt your tailbone under slightly, engage your abdominals. That way too, I know that you're going straight down. Back up, squeezing your butt and your thighs. So right away, you should be breathing, feeling warmer already. And then we're going to take a little bowler's travel, curtsy travel here. Now we're going to take it into a triple pulse here. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. If you want to add a chest opener, open, pulse, open, pulse. One more. That side wrong. All right, jump ropes in the center. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the sky, reach the floor, drop your chin, roll up. Do it again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the sky, floor. Tilt your chin, roll up. One more time on this Forward fold. Stay folded forward. Now walk to plank. Hip opener already. We're going to take a nice little lunge. Open, do the other side. One more time on each side. Then we're going to take it into mobility, where again, we're going to extend our warm up. 6 minutes. Okay. So we are going to do a forward back jog for 60 seconds. Then I'm going to say, come down to the floor, get in your low lunge. Open up your hip. I want you to hand on the thigh, open up, pull the instep off the floor, and then switch sides. You're going to open up your hip. Okay? We'll do that for 30 seconds. After we do a forward back jog, if you need a little runway, give yourself a runway. We go in 3, 2, 1. Forward. You can tap the floor, chest up. Or you can just stop. Stop. Okay? Give yourself a little run forward. Stopping motion. So it's up to you if you want to tap the floor or just give yourself a pause in your movement. Okay? If you're tapping the floor, I just want you to keep your chest up, chin up. 30 seconds left. Warming up the body. Moderate pace with your jog. Forward, back. I swear I always think I'm moving faster. And then I watched the replay and I was like, whoa, Speedy Turtle. Running through mud. So, I'm not worried about your pace. Just keep moving. It doesn't have to be a sprint. All right, find yourself in the center of your space. Step it on back to plank. Take one leg forward. Open up your hip. And switch sides when you're ready. Okay, this should feel really good, opening up your inner thigh. Putting a little bit of weight on your hand, which then puts some juice in your shoulder joints. Okay, warming everything up. Switching sides. And then take a big step up to standing. We've got jumping jacks. So you can come right here. We're warming up. Maybe right here is the place you want to be. That's fine. We're here for 60 seconds for both feet. Right? You choose. 60 seconds doesn't seem that long for a jumping jack until you do it for 60 seconds and you're like, wow. We usually do it for 20 or 30. You've got 30 more to go. 30 seconds left. Get your head right, be adaptable. We're here to work 30 minutes, in and out, work hard, and you will reap the rewards. So get to it, 10 more seconds. We're gonna come back down for that low lunge, hip opener. Pause yourself, back to plank. Low lunge, not lunge, low lunge. Open up your hip, switch sides. Breathe here, that's my suggestion. Actually gonna stay down after this last hip opener, okay? So switch sides, open up that hip, whichever side you're on, come to plank. Push down dog. Now come back to plank, plank jack. Down dog, plank, jack. Down dog, plank, jack. You got the pattern. We're doing this for 60 seconds. You can move at my pace. You can move faster or slower. You can do a toe tap if you need to. Take out the jack and just toe tap. You can speed it up. The only thing I'm going to request out of you is try to keep your chin above your heart. So eye gaze to your fingertips, not your toes or your knees, please. Unless you want to get dizzy. We got 20 seconds left here. And then we're going to stand up. And I did tell you to pick up a light weight, like a moderate weight. I have 8s, I told you that. I'm going to grab an 8-pound weight when I stand up, okay? And I'll show you what's next. 3, 2, rise. I said, pick up your weight. That was an elephant trunk swing. We're going to come up into you, up, into you. Now I have an 8, like I said, a light weight. You could even do no weight. Swing down and up, swing down and up. Dip, squat, swing, turn, pivot. Okay, like an elephant trunk. Weight comes out of the way. We're gonna shuffle laterally. So side step, side step. That dumbbell swing, I'm calling it elephant trunk swing. It just reminds me of preschoolers. When we tell them, pretend you're an elephant. That's what they do, right? They swing their arms like that. We'll be preschoolers today. Be adaptable. Lateral movement. If you don't have a lot of space in your room, that's fine. Use maybe 2 steps at a time. And if you have a lot of space, I mean, go for it, right? I told you we'd be moving in all planes of motion. We did forward, back, side to side. We're gonna get vertical, don't you worry. But we're gonna go back to our trunk swing. So go ahead and pause, pick up your weight, get yourself in position, center of your room. Swing up, into you. Chest stays lifted, butt drops down, bend at your knees. Almost like a sumo squat through the center. Turn, pivot, turn, pivot. You can pause, you can make it fluid. Swing high, swing low. Sweet cherry out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Okay, weights can be nearby, 2 of them, but I don't want them in your space right now, okay? We're gonna move on to different movements. We've got skier. We're gonna do a double skier. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then you're gonna pick up your weights. You have a weighted jump squat. You can squat to your toes or use no weights. Come down to the ground for mountain climbers. Plank jacks. 30 seconds, back to back. Let's go skiing. 2, 2, 2, 2. If you haven't started yet, start. We're gonna go through 4 moves, back to back. 30 seconds each. I may or may not add on another minute to this. I've been forgetting to do the extra minute. It's not an extra minute, it's a minute built in, and I keep forgetting to do it, so we'll see. All right, jump squats with or without weights, or squat to your toes. Just make sure when you do your jump squat, it's a full jump squat, land, stand. So you're not jumping like this on repeat. I want you to actually reset, jump squat, reset, jump squat, breathe, reset. You want to come to your toes. But also need to reset. Lower your heels down, weights out of the way. Come on down for mountain climbers. If you have a mat, grab it if you want it. If not, don't worry about it. We're gonna run knees to nose, clap back, hands underneath your shoulders, butts are down. We have 15 more seconds here. I'm gonna give you a small pause, roll out your wrists, and then we go into plank jacks, okay? 7 seconds. 3, 2, you need to roll out your wrists. If you're ready, here we go, plank jacks, out in, out in. You can also tap, tap. If you need to catch your breath, do a few taps, and come back to your jacks. Hands under your shoulders. I will allow you, if you're bothered by your wrists, to plank jack on your elbows. If you need to. They're actually a little bit harder. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come back on up. We're skiing 2 by 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. You're on the balls of your feet. Little split stance. Hop. Remember I said we were going to get vertical? This is the part. We're getting vertical with a little up down here. And then our squat jumps. 5, 4, 3, 2. Pick up your weights. We can do squat jumps with or without weights. Lift off the ground or come to your toes. Breathe. Straight up, straight down. We breathing, we breathing. 5 more seconds. And coming down. 4 mountain climbers. Weights out of your way. As soon as you're down, get started on your climb. Climb your mountain today, whatever that might be. Honestly, for me today, my mountain was just getting started. I was struggling to wake up. I wanted to go back and take a nap after my kids got on the bus. And I was like, no, you'll feel better if you start moving. That's what I did. And pause for a beat, roll out your wrists, elbows or hands, plank jacks go. Breathe. Maybe your mountain today is getting enough water in. Maybe the mountain you're climbing today is getting back on track with food after a holiday. Maybe you have multiple mountains to climb. Guess what? Take one at a time, because you can't hop from mountain to mountain, everybody up on their feet. It's just not possible. Back to our skiers. As you're skiing on level ground, before you hit your mountain, think about, how am I going to tackle this today? What's my plan? If it's water, that's your goal. Fill up 5 water bottles. Make sure you drink all of them before the end of the night. Maybe make a tally sheet. Back down to the ground, mountain climbers. I'm going out of order just because we only have 2 exercises to finish off the 5-minute mark, okay? So just skiers, just climbers, and then new set of movement coming up. Maybe it's eating well, track your food today, or write out a meal plan. What do you want to eat for breakfast? What do you want to eat for lunch, dinner? What are your snacks? And then cross it off as you go. And time. Or write it down as you go. Even all the bites, licks, nibbles, and tastes. BLNTs. All right. We've got Tabata coming up next. So I want you to walk, breathe, settle. We're going to do a forward jump, shuffle back. Then we have burpee back, jump up either to an X or a jumping jack. High knee run, and then a Heisman run. We start forward jumps now. Make sure you have a clear runway. Jump forward, absorb the landing, swing your arms. Woo. And then shuffle back. We've done these, so keep good form. 3, 2, break for 10, breathe. Burpee back, jump up and do a jumping jack or an X jump. Ready, set, walk or hop back to plank. Walk or hop up, either make an X or do a jumping jack, okay? Whichever feels better to you. Remember, you can come up and do a tap. Just alternate sides and time. 10 seconds to breathe, calm yourself. Just a high knee run right in the center of your space. Knees come up to hip height, so it's a high knee run. Ready, set, go. If you need to march it, march it. Just make sure you're marching with your knees up. Think about string pulling your knees to the ceiling in front of you like you're a puppet. You need to put your hands, knees tap the hands, not hands tapping the thighs. Bring your knees up, up, up. 3, 2, breathe for 10. 1, 2, 3, pause, right? It's our Heisman run. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Chance to breathe. 10 seconds left. Then we're gonna do it all again. Our time increments are getting shorter time. This is your 4-minute block. Okay, we're going to 3 minutes after this, so hang with me. Burpee back, pop back to plank. Come on. Let's go. Down and back. In. Jump. if you pop back to plank and time. Whew. Any runs next. Sweat's becoming hazardous in the eyes. Ready, set, run with me. Run or march. Knees up, knees up. Face the hard. It's for 20 seconds. 3, 2, time. I know you can do it. Every time we face it and we do it, we accomplish something and we get better the next time. It's easier, maybe, the next time. Eventually. Heisman run, let's go. Breathe here. Prance, prance, knee. Run, run, knee. Shuffle, shuffle, knee. 1, 2, hold. 1, 2, hold. We got this. Time. Moving on to a new block of work. So walk, breathe, swipe your sweat. If you need a little swig of water, please do. 4 moves. And our 3-minute block of work, that's it, okay? It'll be 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. So, what did I miss? Okay. I don't know, did I miss something? Forward, oh. I missed the forward jump the second time. Forgive me. It's a present, we'll be adaptable. All right, okay. Grab one weight. We're going to toes face forward. Your right leg is gonna turn out, side lunge, come back, switch weights, the other hand, side lunge, come back. We did this in Soul Fusion where we took our hand towards our toe. We're gonna do the same thing here, we're just gonna turn it side to side, alternating sides. Then we have a kettlebell swing or dumbbell swing, and then we have hops. Ready? Start with our out, to call it a transverse lunge, ready? Transverse open, come center. Turn, transverse open, come center. So your feet are perpendicular. Your front toe faces me. Your back heel pushes into the ground. Turn it out, turn it in. Alternate hands. Front leg is straight, back knee bends. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Rest for 15 seconds. March for 15 seconds. Breathe for 15 seconds. And we're going to go into a swing. I'm actually going to grab my kettlebell. It's right here, so why not? 30 seconds of a kettlebell swing. Take it back. And swing it up to shoulder height. Use your glutes. If a kettlebell swing is not a comfortable movement for you, you know you have lower back issues and you don't do it, you can do squats. You squeeze your butt. Squats, extra squeeze on your butt. How about that? Because that's what we're focused on right now, where our hamstrings meet our glute. And time, let it swing low. Done with those. We're gonna hop forward, back, forward, back. I told you we're moving in all planes of motion. Here's your next plane of motion. Forward, back, like a bunny. Ready, set, go. Hop forward, back, on the balls of your feet, heels lifted. If forward, back is too much for you, hop in place. You could box or shuffle in place, okay? 2 feet off the floor is too much. You have options. If you want to speed it up, speed it up. We got 10 seconds left. Chugga, 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 chugga. And time. Now it's hop side to side. So it's here to here. Okay, and if that's too much with 2 feet. Okay, ready, set, go. You can do jump rope arms, just like you're in a jump rope. Hands on your hips. Arms in the sky. It's up to you. Like I said, you can go here to here if both feet or ankles coming off the ground is too much intensity for you, or too much impact. Intensity, good. We want it to be intense right now. We want to be breathing and breathless. It's the impact and time that we want to take out of it. Moving on. For our 2-minute focus block of work, you're going to need one dumbbell. You're going to lay on a hip. We're not starting yet, but I'm going to show you what we got. You're on, let's go down all the way. Okay, this arm is out at an angle. Your hand to your forearm is going to help you as you hike up in a V. Option is to go one leg or two. We're going to do this side for 25 seconds. We'll roll over to our backs and do a dumbbell full sit-up, and then we'll switch into the other side, okay? Ready, set, be up. You're sitting on the cushy part of your butt, just under or behind your hip bone, okay? And we're lifting at our V. One leg or two, using our full abdominals, just like a lot of oblique, but we're using our front abdominals too to lift, lower controlled. Last one, weight comes in your hand. Full reaching sit up, you're in an L shape with your body. Weight comes up to the ceiling, lower down slow. Push to the ceiling, using one vertebrae at a time, lower down, okay? So muscle right here, up, lower, 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 control. 10 more seconds, okay? So plenty of time to practice using those abdominal muscles of yours. 3, 2, 1, switch to the other side, V-ups. Get yourself situated, arm comes out a diagonal from your shoulder, and come on up. Now it's gonna feel different on one side and the other. It's okay. You're gonna try to situate yourself. This side feels different. This side's actually more challenging for me than the other side. So we're gonna work on symmetry. Get both sides evened out the best that we can today. And lower down, grab your dumbbell. Weight comes straight up over your chest. You're in a straight line from head to toes. Reach to the ceiling. Lower down slow. Reach to the ceiling. Lower down. Reach. And lower. Now, we've got a minute of work after this. Anything we did today, you can do, okay? Anything that we did during class. And time. You get to choose. So, you have 31 seconds to decide. So the other day I was in class in person and the person picked the exercise for a minute. 30 seconds in, the person was like, I don't want to do this one anymore, and switched it, and I was like, first class. So I said, okay, next time remember you got 1 minute, try to stick to the same exercise. So think about that. Which one can you do for 60 seconds and not feel like you're gonna die? I'm gonna do plank down dog jacks. Personally, you choose what you're gonna do. Ready, set, go. So there were lateral shuffles, there was forward back hops, there were side to side hops, there was kettlebell swings, there was the sit-up work, the V-ups. If you're doing V-up on one side, I'll tell you when to switch. There was a forward jump and a shuffle back that I missed the second time through. Burpee, Heisman run, high knee run, so many options, jumping jacks. This, 30 seconds left. If you're doing a single-sided movement, please switch. And if you haven't made up your mind by now, start doing jumping jacks. You got 15 seconds left. Do something, please. 10 more seconds. Thank you for being adaptable and showing up to class today. Working hard. Go ahead and pause. Working hard for your cardio. Cardiovascular health is something that some people think about it, some people don't. I don't know. Some people like focus so much on the Vandy and next year, you forget that we need to work on our heart and lungs and our inner functioning. And every time we exercise and move our body, it forces it to do a lot of work to regulate, which then just means we're moving things through our system, right? So it's not always like, you know, after a holiday, people are like, oh, I gotta do extra cardio tomorrow. No, you don't, but you have to show up and do something that will be good for your body because you did probably, you know, for holidays, we put extra things in our body. So why not flush it out with lots of water and a good sweat session, and then now your body's pumping a little bit faster, and it's like, oh, we gotta use up all this energy. and all the things that are in our body. Let's work through it all, okay? But it's not a punishment ever for the food you ate the day before, just so you know. Exercise is a function of our health and a helper, not a punisher, okay? This is good for you, whether you like it or not. All right, come to all fours, let's cat-cow. Round out your back, tilt your chin, tailbone, and then release, look up, round out. Cat-cow, feeling and hearing some things crack into place. All right, and then let's take our knees open wide, toes together. Take one arm, thread on through, lay your cheek down, arm comes up overhead here. Switch to the other side. And let's go ahead and take one leg out. Rock it back and forth, and then settle. Wipe your sweat, drink some water. Hope you have a great day. I did not get the schedule posted on the slide, so I will have it up there tomorrow. But for your information, tomorrow is 9 a.m. Mind class, the same routine we did last week, so telling you instead of seeing the visual of it. Go ahead and switch legs and go to the other side. Sink on down. Then come over to your bottom. Legs straight out ahead of you. Hold forward, chest towards your knees and nose to your toes. Nice long stretch through your calves and your hamstrings. You're reaching far forward as you can, lengthening the back of your legs. Chest lifted, chin up. Nice deep breath, and exhale. Release, inhale. Exhale. Thank you for joining today. You are done. I will see you back here tomorrow. Wednesday we'll lift. Friday we'll kickbox. Saturday we'll slow fusion. And I already told you tomorrow's mind at 9 o'clock. So I'll see you then. Thanks for joining. Bye, guys.